Hello and welcome back to this walkthrough of Portal 2 Decay levels. This is Decay Part 2, continuing from the previous video, and this is probably the most complex one. It has two puzzles that have quite tricky solutions to them, but it shouldn't take us too much time to solve them, so a little bit of cinematic action in here. I have to really applaud the author of those levels. They are pretty much Valve quality in here. So, what's happening on this level is we got a laser emitter, a laser receiver in here, which will play the crucial role in exiting this level. It's connected to the light bridge emitter. And then we have a whole other room where all the trickery is done. So, as usual, let's start by collecting our lens cubes. So the first cube was located in our starting middle room. I'm just going to place it here right now. Can I squeeze in here? Yep. The second cube is somewhere here. There it is. And the third one is hidden in this area. So what we need to do is go into this backstage area of the chamber and portal several times. So first of all, this gate you cannot open, it's blocked. So first of all, we're going to portal up from there, across the pipes, and then drop down, and we transverse the gate. You gotta love the way this level is set up. So we have an active turret in here, but it's of no immediate danger to us. Some art. And in here, hidden behind this foliage, there is a door to another room. So let's create a portal there.
Hello.
A portal here. Grab our third lens and pass here. Okay. So, you might have seen this room from the other side. We're back to our original chamber. Let's portal back there with the cube. And now we have all the cubes we needed. So, the first cube goes onto this button. And this button lowers that obstacle. And that's going to help us access the door later on. And you need to aim it directly at the other button, if I recall correctly. And I have a feeling I'm messing up already in here, but let's see. Now this button activates a bridge in there. Alright, so what we're gonna do in here is activate the bridge and this little rotating gizmo which opens the door. So button activates the bridge, the police siren kind of thing opens the door. Now that we have the bridge in here, we can quite safely come back here, and now this is where the tricky part comes. So it took me a while to figure it out that this button in here and this bridge are only necessary to put this cube in here. And once it's here, we don't need this bridge and we don't need to come back here, so we're gaining a cube back. So what we're gonna do is I'm going to aim it from here directly at our spinning thingy and try to remember what was the correct order in here. So if I recall correctly, this one is supposed to aim at our cube, which then in turn reflects it back through the door opening mechanism And now this one is free, we don't need to get there anymore. And we aim it in here, at this wall. And because this wall is rotated by 90 degrees, if we create a portal on it, it's not gonna be a horizontal one, but vertical. And since we're putting it from the right side, we have the laser beam aiming down. And this is really important so that we can reach that receiver on the completely other side of the level. So let's get there right now, because this is the end of our beam. And as you can see, as soon as I activated it, our light bridge opened up and it's portaling back all the way there, and that will allow us to reach the gate. Now of course right now I cannot exit this level, so I have to get back up here, portal there, and let's just remember the orange one is there at the end, so we're only gonna be casting the blue one. And something has happened in here. It looks like for some reason the physics took over and our cube got tilted. So let's re-enable that blue one here. And we have our light bridge leading us to the open door. Okay, so before I exit, this is the setup. The light comes in, bounces off the first button into this little walled off area, bounces back through the door opening mechanism to the third cube, and then through the portal to emit the light bridge. Next chamber. Okay, this is a fun little interlude. We have those fans which are making it quite difficult to walk, so it's much easier to portal around. Okay, I think there was one more. There it is. Oh. Okay. So there is a juicy little red button in there that we need to get to. Fortunately, there's a portable surface up there. But surprise! You cannot get to it. Well, let's get the companion cube instead. Nope. Not allowed. Alright, but as we back out, we should start being able to see a surface we can portal onto, going underneath the mechanism. Okay, so this is where we'll be going, through all this gel pumping facility, but unfortunately right now the door is locked, so another set of portals, one there, one here. Shit's going down. And let's press the button. I wonder if we can actually access our companion cube, but let's just continue with this level. So we portal back through, our gate is open, and we climb the stairs. Okay, so there is nothing on top of the stairs, but there is a broken pipe in here. So hop on the chair and into the pipe. Okay, and here's yet another vicious level. Now, the main trick in here is with this laser. I mean, basically we have laser 1, laser 2, receiver 1, receiver 2. And since it's usually very difficult to change the height of the laser beams, we can pretty much easily deduce that this one goes there and this one will go here. But if you look around, you will notice that this is the only flat portable surface on this height. And a lot of people try to use this surface, and then it just keeps on bouncing the laser up and doesn't let us do anything. So here's how to solve this. First of all, let's collect the cubes. So down here we have, I believe it's called the aerial faith plate, the flipper, the bouncer, and that will allow us to get momentum for our jumps. First place I want to get to is there, and I want to collect that cube. So I think we can do a portal right about there. If you do it too close to the wall, you're gonna hook up by the elements on this wall and fail the jump. So blue one up there, orange one down here. And I'm gonna collect that a bit later. Let's try to do the jump. Oops. That must have hurt. There we go. Okay, our first cube. Can we fling it? I'm so bad at this. Alright. Up there, down here. Let's take it. We have one more cube down there, where the aerial faith plate is. So let's rescue this little guy. Okay, some serious skull fractures must be occurring right now. But fortunately we're not even human in this DLC, we're just a little two-dimensional guy. Alright, let's do this laser first. To get there, we'll need to have a plate jump, actually with the cube. So... oops, failed. And the cube is there at least. Let's try the jump ourselves. Okay, this time we made it. So, I'm going to aim it at this step and then bounce it to here. Up. Alright, let's get this one. So this activates our first one, and now the second one is a bit tricky and took me a while to figure it out, and I'm not gonna tell you how long of a while, but quite long of a while. All you need is a single prism. We jump back in there, and okay, this may get us burned, hopefully not. Since this is the only portable surface on this level, we'll need to let the laser go in, bounce and go out from the same place. So let's create a blue portal in there, grab our cube, orange one in here, and bounce it back. And you can see we actually managed to aim it at this one, only that's right now it's pointing up. Pick it up, aim it, and the door is open. And this platform activates automatically as you reach a certain height in here. So what we need to do is create a portal here. Yes, that will disable our lasers. We'll do it from up there. Portal here. And let's do it. Oops. Okay. So now we can reinstate our portals. One there, and the door is open. So again, the laser number one, bounce it to the first step, bounce it to the receiver. The second one, put it through the portal, then bounce it back but at an angle, and finally to the receiver. There we go. This ends part 2 of Decay. And I'm gonna stop the recording right now and see you in part 3. Don't forget to rate.